there, and welcome to Wine Inspired Blind Wine Friday. So that just means I want to kind of give you a window into the world of blind tasting and show you a few things that have always helped me kind of help to figure out what a glass of wine is without knowing what you've been poured. So that is blind wine tasting. And how'd I do it? Went to the wine store, had a guy pick me out some wine, poured it in a glass, don't know what's going on, don't know what it is. I'm going to try to figure out what's going on and show you the process of doing it. So let's dive right in. Things you want to look at when you are blind tasting wine. The sight of the wine, the smells of the wine, and how the wine actually tastes and feels when you drink it. So let's do it. Okay, this guy, as you can tell, it's pretty dark in color. This would be considered a nice purple color. And then a nice little check to see how concentrated or intense the pigmentation is to hold your fingers below the glass and see if you can see through it. For me, can't see through it, so we know it is a deeply concentrated purple wine. That's pretty good for now to start with. And then you can even try to look at these, or to call the tiers, and see if they're heavy. That means we have a little bit more alcohol, and see if they have some coloration, which means we're dealing with that thick-skinned grape variety, or one of the thick-skinned grape varieties. So it is heavy tiering with some staining. We collected a lot of great clues there. Let's give it a smell. Okay, next. It is powerful. So it's very easy to get a lot of aromas here. We know it's a powerful smelling wine. Think about your fruits. Are they red fruits, blue fruits? Are they black fruits? This is a wine with a lot of black fruit. So blackberry, black cranberry, black currant. So a lot of these really ripe, luscious black fruits are coming through on the nose. And then when you kind of sift through and smell the wine, try to look for things that aren't fruits. Right? So look for, especially for this wine, I'm getting anise, so spices, flowers, I'm getting some violets, and just random things even. I mean, I'm getting like a tobacco leaf and a cigar box. There is a toastiness, there's a smokiness, there's this almost liqueur, creme de cassis liqueur, and it's giving me some of that baking spice and vanilla. So I can go ahead and make the call, this wine has seen new oak, because it's giving me those spicy, toasty vanilla aromas of new oak. And another word is called minerality. So that's when you look in the wine and you try to see, is it earthy, is it funky? This one, not so much, if anything, kind of like a freshly turned earth or wet, damp earth. So a lot of clues there. Let's give it a taste. So next we're going to taste the wine and see what's happening in terms of the flavors. Okay, nice, right? So when you're looking at a wine like this, you just want to say, okay, what I smell, now what's hitting my palate? Confirming those dark, deep black fruits, blackberry, blackcurrant, really ripe, really rich. Confirming that anise and creme de cassis and all that. It's delicious. It just tastes delicious, right? Getting all those kind of spicy, vanilla, toasty, oak elements when I taste it as well. Still, minerality not raging. It's very straightforward. What I smelled is what I got. Okay, now give it one more sip. Probably like one more sip, maybe a few more sips, and see what the structure is. So this is where we're going to look at the actual physical effect of the wine on our palates. Okay, so we're looking at, is it dry, is it sweet? This is a dry wine. We're going to think about the body, the alcohol, the tannin, and the acid. Acid just means, is my mouth watering? Yes, it is. So we'll say this is probably a medium plus acid. Body, it's full, it's rich, it's heavy. So we'll say full bodied. Alcohol, I feel a burn. If you feel a burn, if you feel a warmth, just go medium plus to high alcohol. I'm going to say medium plus on this guy. Then again, it's still there. I'm going to go high alcohol on this wine. So maybe 14.5 or above. And then tannins. That just means how dry, grippy is the wine. Is it drying you out? Is it gripping your palate? And this one it's medium plus, but these tannins are so round and silky and smooth. That's something to keep in mind. Texture is very round, and it's a very delicious wine. I think I've said that before. And it's nice to kind of taste a wine that you like and that you can maybe trigger another connection there and say, okay, what might this be? Have I had this before? Things like that. Et voila, let's do some guessing. So this is the time where we get to do an initial conclusion. That just means let's add up all these clues and see what we think the wine might be before we take a shot at what it is. So you want to think Old World or New World? This is from the New World for me. I'm getting a lot of fruit. I'm getting a lot of robustness, a lot of character, and a lot of new oak, not a lot of earth. So that's what I'm going with there. And it's a warmer climate. I'm going to say it's youthful. So I think it's probably 3 or so years old. I'm thinking we're dancing around 2016, maybe 2015, but actually I think it has seen a little bit of time. So I'm going to go maybe 3 to 5. I'll say this is 2015. And what are our possible grapes? I'm going to go with Cabernet Sauvignon. I want to put Merlot in there, like a Merlot Cab blend. And then I'm going to also stick Syrah in our, actually, yeah, I'm going to stick Syrah in there. Okay, I'm going to just go with the United States is the country I'm narrowing it down to. Final conclusion, maybe one more sniff. One more taste. Okay, I am ready. I'm going to say this is a 2015. I think it's Cabernet Sauvignon from the United States, from California. I think it is from North Coast. I want to say Napa. I want to say Napa Valley. I'm going with it, from a good quality producer. Let's see how I did. Okay. Oh, you little devil. All right, everyone. I did not get the wine right. So this is actually from California. It is from Napa Valley. And it is a 2016. I said 2015. But this is actually a Zinfandel. So I was wrong. But same things apply. I mean, it really gave off a lot of that nice new French oak. It had a pretty intense structure. So I'm not upset with the call. You know, calling it New World, putting it in that realm, Zinfandel definitely dances around those grapes. So lesson, don't be mad about being wrong. I've learned my lesson, because you can be wrong. But yeah, the color here, this is a great example both of a Zen, but that it's easily to misconstrue this grape variety for others, just based off of how it tastes, how it feels. So Zinfandel here, I'll tell you more about it. It is from the Prisoner Company, so it's Saldo. It's a nice wine. I wonder if it was a little pricey at the front, but I will give you more info below. But happy tasting, keep tasting, be wrong. I am too, and cheers. Maybe like and subscribe as well if you enjoyed yourself. Okay.